Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel. I'm Suzanne.
And I'm Sarah.
And today we are going to talk to you about how to get your Bend short-term rental permit. And we're going to talk to you about the 10 steps to go from application to permit. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel. I'm Suzanne Moore.
And I'm Sarah Willis. We are Central Oregon's investment and real estate experts.
So as I said, I'm Suzanne Moore. I'm a realtor here in beautiful sunny Bend, Oregon with Realty One Group Discovery. And I'm the founder of the Central Oregon Investor Network, which brings together real estate investors not only from just Central Oregon, but from all over the country to share resources, network, and create more freedom in our lives through passive income from real estate investments.
And I'm Sarah Willis. Suzanne Moore and I are a team here at Realty One Group, also a realtor here in beautiful Bend, Oregon. We make these videos every week on investor topics and Bend lifestyle topics. And besides that, our number one job is selling real estate, helping you buy and sell homes when the time comes. So we have a QR code here up on the screen. Please hold up your phone, screenshot it. This is the best way to get in touch with us, and also a best way to follow Bend's best deals. We send emails straight to your inbox every week with all the best things going on in Bend and various topics. So great thing to do there. Also, before the video is over, please like and subscribe.
So as we said, today's video is about helping you get your Bend short-term rental permit. And this is quite a process. So we have broken it down into 10 easy to follow steps. And we're actually going to share our screen so that you can follow along and get your permit when you're ready. So step number one is to create your account. Okay, so step number one is creating your online account. You can see here, I already have my account because I have a short-term rental or two in Bend. So you go here, you can sign in if you already have an account, or you can click the register button up here and create your account with the city of Bend.
Step number two is where you fill your authorization form online, and we'll show you how. On the screen here, you can see the authorization form, and basically it's just a fillable online form that you go through, answer all the questions, and send it into the city.
Step number three is to determine your short-term rental type, and we'll show you exactly how to figure out which one you qualify for. On the screen here, you can see the short-term rental designations for the city of Bend. There's type 1, which is infrequent short-term rental with less than 30 days per year. There's type 1 owner-occupied, where you live in the property and you rent out maybe a room or a portion of your home. There's type 1 whole house short-term rental in commercial and mixed-use zones. Those are all pretty rare. The most common type in Bend is type 2, which is whole house short-term rental in residential areas.
Step number four is submitting your land use permit. And that is why we needed to know what type of short-term rental permit you had. And we will show you what that looks like. So we're on the instruction page right now, and this is where you'll have to find the link for the online permit center, which is where you originally filled out your application. Now, when you're here, you're going to need to find the tab titled STR Permit Application and Permit Eligibility Tool. And this is where you'll pay your first fee up front of $2,126.80. And then you are on your way.
And those costs may change. They are effective as of January 1st, 2023, and are subject to change.
Once your land use permit is approved from the city, they will contact you and let you know. And then you have to go to the city office and pick up a proposed development sign that you actually have to post in clear view in your front yard for 2 full weeks. And also at this point, the city sends out a postcard to your 100 nearest neighbors for a 2-week public commenting period where people can ask questions and even potentially oppose having your short-term rental in their neighborhood.
This is nail biter time. Step number 5. Okay, you've gotten through the public commenting period. You have overcome any potential objections from your dear neighbors, and within 60 days, you will be notified of the approval or possible denial of your land use permit. So let's assume that you get approved. Then what happens? You've got your land use permit approved. Now you apply for your short-term rental operating license via that same online permit center where you set up that account in step number 1. Okay, so for instructions, we are back on that same page that we looked at just a second ago for your land use permit. We scroll right on down, we pass the land use permit step, and we go to how to obtain your short-term rental operating license. So this has all the details you need. You can see the link right here for going to that online permit center to fill out your application for your STR operating license.
So when you're in there doing your application for the short-term rental operating license, this is when you pay another fee of $280, and processing time to get this permit is approximately 2 to 3 weeks. This is just something to keep in mind when you are doing your prep for your home and planning to get it rented. So after this, annual renewals of the license are all that's required, and that costs $205. So the upfront work is a lot, but keeping it going after you've got all of the initial permits is pretty easy and cheap.
So step number 7 is just a reminder. You have to go to that online permit center to do your application for the short-term rental operating license. So steps 5 through 7 are all kind of connected. We just wanted to remind you where you need to go to do this part.
Then once you have your short-term rental up and running and it is successful and you are making income from it, operators of short-term rentals for more than 30 days per year, which is you, hopefully in this case, must collect a transient room tax of 10.4% at the time that the rent is paid. So keeping track of this is also part of your job.
So step number 9 is providing proof on an annual basis that you still have an active short-term rental. And you need to do this in order to maintain your STR operating license. Proof for type 2 STRs, which is the most common, is the transient room tax remittance, and that will suffice as proof of your operating license continuing. For type 1 STRs, you can use some alternative documentation such as rental receipts or contracts.
And finally, as we talked about, step number 10, renewing your license annually. So in order to do this, you submit just a renewal application via the online permit center that you've been using this whole time by the date indicated by the city. So notice of license expiration will be delivered by the city to you 60 days prior to it expiring. So you have hopefully plenty of time to get your act together and keep that going.
And that's that $205 annual renewal fee that we talked about earlier. So now that you know the 10 steps to go through to get your STR operating license and get your vacation rental up and running, making you passive income, you can focus on adding more Central Oregon investments to your real estate investment portfolio, and we can help you. We are the Bend vacation rental experts. We know the STR permitting process from A to Z, and we also have a proven track record of helping our clients get their short-term rental properties permitted in the city of Bend. We will be here to help you buy and navigate all the red tape when you are ready.
In order to get all this information firsthand, you can either reach out to us and we will send you our blog directly that has the links to all of the city websites that you will need, or in the notes here in our YouTube video, you will see links to our blog websites and you can check those out, and there will be all the linked out websites on there as well. Again, I'm Sarah Willis here in beautiful sunny Central Oregon, realtor at Realty One Group Discovery.
And I'm Suzanne Moore, fellow realtor and teammate at Realty One Group Discovery, and we also have the Central Oregon Investor Network.
So once again, we've got our QR code here. Please check it out and follow us on YouTube here with a like and a subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, everyone.